Hello. Well, what am I doing out in the summer, in the evening, you ask? Well, I've come here because I came here, don't know what that bird was, came here in the winter when it was snowing. Ooh, interesting. I thought I'd come and show you what it looks like now it's not snowing and full of leaf. Wood pigeons are driving mad. Oh, there's some water down in there. Nah, it's a magpie or a jay making the noise. They didn't want to hang around for me. Lots of lords and ladies around. That's those red things, in case you don't know. There's even one up in here, look. Ooh. There's a lot. Something's, I think there's a squirrel up dropping hazelnuts at me. Look at them in there. Yeah, sounds like it probably is. There are a lot, aren't there? Oops. Let's go down this way. Looks slightly easier. And then we get a view across the valley. Some trees have been either fallen or have been cut. It's quite noisy, isn't it? You almost would think there's some more humans about. Ooh. It's a field maple, either double stemmed or it's got a split or something. Who knows? I'm not entirely sure. Ooh. Wow. Well, they're big. Come in and see these. Look at this. Now, this is possibly one of the biggest hazel trunks I've ever seen. They're big, nearly a foot diameter, which yeah, that's quite a lot. Seeing as some of it's, you know, that's generally the size. That's what it starts out like. That's an interesting nodule as well, isn't it? One of them. Well, that was worth seeing. I don't know why I didn't notice it the last few times I've been down here. No idea. Oh, hello. Is that a buzzard? Or was it a kestrel? I think that was a kestrel. No, buzzard. Well, it's somewhere over there. But where? Who knows? Oh dear, that looks like it was recently down. There's definitely some trees down since the last time I came here. More trees down even. And the sound of the road is there. Can't get away from things like that in this country. Roads, planes, people, dogs. Hello, some deer. It's running off. There we go. Hello, mate. Later. That was a roe deer. If you saw it. Now I'm having to come this way because this is the footpath. And seeing as it's night, evening time, farmers are more out and about, aren't they? A lovely colour. Well, I think so. Now I was planning to head up to the top of the ridge because the sun is going to be setting. I thought it'd be quite nice to get up there. Yeah, so sometimes these things are very nice in the thought, you know, the actual doing of it sometimes is more draining. It's very humid. We've just had quite a rainy period and cool period, and below averagely cool for the 1970s, let alone now that the temperatures have warmed up. So it was nice to have that. I love it. More of that, please. Sorry, I'm not into heat. And if this country starts getting hot temperatures, you know, like apparently the average July temperature is 23 degrees now, whereas it was 19 in the 1970s. So what's that, 40? Is that 40 years? No, 50. Yeah, 50 years. It's gone up 4 degrees. And I don't think that's good. And it's not good for our nature. Now I'm going to turn you around because this is nicer. There you go. It's a nice view, isn't it? Better than my old face. I have a feeling that this is actually all owned by my landlord. Yeah. Or someone who's involved in my living arrangements. Oh, I've just trodden in something soft. It's okay though, it's not what you think. Sorry about the juxtaposition of beauty and my blithering chatter. Ah, there's a squirrel. They're getting the nuts, they seem to be early. It's up in there somewhere. You see stuff moving? Well, that's the wind, isn't it? Ooh, I helped you avoid the noise of that gate, but look at this, something I particularly like. It's meadowsweet, beautiful smell. And something that I learnt from Rupert the bear. Yeah. Now here's something else. This is bistort. Don't know that I can get a good. Yeah, I don't think that's going to focus very well. What with it being so small. So it's so small you can't see it. And we go over the Uno railed bridge. If you were to put a rail on both sides, it would be too narrow to walk down. Something else here. This is burdock. And you don't want those things in your hair. Or on your clothes or anywhere else. It's that holly glistening. So the six paths that people take to come up here. So prepare for panting. Oh, harebells. Oh. You can also see maybe some meadow scabious, field scabious. There is some on this side, but I think that might be hidden in the sun. Now, the first time I came here, this bench was surrounded by some lovely native hedge plants like spindle and dog rose, but it got a hacking about. And now there's no sign. There's privet there, wild privet, a small one. Spindle's long gone, sadly. And even getting through here was quite narrow. Not that that sort of thing bothers me. Really is quite different in the summer, but look at this, fernald. I must admit, I do like little tracks like this. I know they're not fully woods. I mean, this one's a bit more wooded, but yeah, let's look at that. What's that stuff? It's a willow, isn't it? But also, what I found is a proper mushroom with a nipple. I can't get any nearer than that. I wonder if thou shalt see a fox today. See a fairy home through there. It's funny, isn't it? We romanticise holes in trees as being fairy homes, and they're actually a sign of disease and ill health, really, or age. Either way, nearer to death than life. See, there's one down there, sort of behind, sort of in the middle of the shop but low down. I like the look of that one. But yeah, we romanticise it, don't we? You know, a tree with mushrooms growing out of it. Well, it's not a good sign. It means it's got mushrooms are growing in it, decaying the wood, eating it while it's alive, really. And there's one down there. I would try and zoom it. Shall I try and zoom in on it for you? Well, I don't know that I can do that. Let's see, shall we? There you go. It's the best I can do. And speaking of aeroplanes, yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Absolutely funny how we see that. We all go, "Ooh, lovely, ooh, great." You know, I do it as well. But, you know, if it's got a positive way, it takes you to that realm, then that's good. But, you know, the tree is not doing good. Well, let me show you the floor here, the forest floor. Can you see among the brown there's a lot of light green? That's the acorns that are dropping. Acorns? Hazelnuts that are dropping, which is quite strange. It's like they're dropping early. Really early. Because this is only August the 10th. I think it's August the 10th. Yeah, welcome to my life. Yeah, the grasshoppers. holiday makers are about to go above us. Literally. And I say holiday makers because it's that time of year. They're probably returning. Well, some of that flew away, didn't it? Look at this here. This little pinky purple flower. Tiny. I don't know what that plant is. Something I've yet to identify. I've taken a few photographs, but they've come out so blurry that I haven't been able to check it out. It's nice that all this field scabious is still out on here. Yeah. Spot the helium balloon. Well, that rose. Yeah, thanks, mate. How did I know it was a man? I wonder. Yeah, it's quite busy with aircraft. There's another one going over. I don't like the colour of that cloud though. It may come out different. Oh, there's woodpecker. Hear it? Well, you would. The sound of woodpeckers. They greeted me this morning with that sound. Not here though, somewhere else. I can see something red here. And I'm going to investigate. There's some yarrow. It's good for taking if you're trying to stave off a cold. I'm sure it has other uses, I can't think of any right now. Oh, this is nice. Lovely bank of field scabious, isn't it? Lovely. Field scabious and kidney vetch. Is it kidney vetch? Ooh. Something else that I don't know. Well, I don't recognise that stage of it, let's put it that way. Yeah. Well, let's carry on, shall we? Don't know how much you can see in this light. The sun is glaring in my face, and I'm squinting even with sunglasses on. I do want to go to that green bit in there. Shall I see what I mean? That's yeah, it's inviting, isn't it? I think I know another part of it which makes it even more inviting. But sadly, it's on private land belonging to said landlord's associate. So, and I don't think they'd be very happy with me going there. So that's out. I'm not even going to bother asking. Well, if I can go back to what I was saying, or about to say, you know, there's been some UFO disclosure and talk of, well, I won't say aliens because there hasn't been talk of aliens. There's been talk of exotic creation, which doesn't mean alien, does it? It doesn't mean from another planet. Exotic creation. Well, ooh, purple vetch. Tufted vetch. But exotic creation, interesting. Which leads me to thinking about, you know, beings from other dimensions, fairies, ghosts even. Some kind of unexplained phenomena. Well, is that what they're about? Is that where they're from? Is that what it means? You know, if you've ever looked into string theory, it's very interesting. It's well worth looking at because it explains these things, you know, about all the different dimensions. It's unproven, but if it was true, it would probably never be proven, would it? Not that I'm cynical in any way whatsoever. Yeah, it's a theory that proves the existence of God in the, you know, as in the 10th dimension. Well, that fits in with a number of people's thoughts, whether they call it God, supreme being, the creator, whatever. It really does, doesn't it? If you haven't looked into it, just have a look. Find some, read up on a few things. Read up on it. Yeah, we travel in the 4th dimension mostly. it's not so far from the 5th or the 6th. And it's interesting because this string theory and the dimensions totally fits with seeing ghosts, seeing UFOs, seeing aliens or unexplained beings, out of body experiences, deja vu. It really does fit it. And I know there's a lot of people who feel, as I've said before, you know, we've all lived before. Well, we haven't all lived before, but most of us, many, have lived before, and you know you have. So you've no need to argue about whether reincarnation exists. It's pointless, because you can't prove it. It's one of those things. There are things that will never be proved, because you just can't prove them until, obviously, we all become in the 10th dimension and all become God. Well, that's it's not out of the realms, is it? Of possibility. You know, I'm in my meditations and thoughts. Yeah, I reached that point where I realised we were all, you know, I saw the 10th dimension, and maybe even beyond, I don't know. But I don't have the framework, or didn't have the framework to, well, I don't think I've got it now, but I don't have the framework to you know, rationalise it or talk about it, or, you know, put it into any kind of way that it is nothing more than vague. I'm sure many people can appreciate that. Hey, I myself have even filmed UFOs. I've had UFO experiences in, yeah, for real, ghost experiences, both with seeing things and other people seeing things. One particular incident I had was in a wood, surprisingly. Sorry about this, I'm going to have to, the sun's behind you. Was in a wood, and I looked, and there I could see this man dressed in Victorian type garb, putting wood in an iron, possibly steam bending steamer. I can't think of what else it would have been, but it was definitely quite a weird. I just saw it in an instant. I've seen other things, like I've seen a steam engine in the wood, strangely, but you know, they did use steam engines for hauling out logs, so that's not possible. So I'm seeing into the past. Well, I'm not, because all time happens at once, doesn't it? So I'm not looking into the past or seeing into the past. Offhand, I can't remember the other incidences. Oh, there was my grandmother. But anyway, I don't want to turn this into a ghost story. I was just, you know, just wanted to speak about the fairy alien, you know, UFO abduction, ghost connection. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. It's my usual trees, plants, waffle, something interesting to get your mind going. So thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, comment, check out the links below, sign up for something, donate if you want to, and hopefully I'll see you back next time. Ta-da.